Mobutu Sese Seko, the former president of Democratic Republic of Congo, is widely regarded as one of the most corrupt leaders in African history. His 32 years reign was marked with staggering level of embezzlement, cronyism, and plunder, with estimates suggesting that he stole over $5 billion from the country's treasury. According to reports, estimates of Mobutu's corrupt deals includes $2 billion in cash and valuables taken from the country's treasury, $1.5 billion in embezzled oil revenue, $500 million in embezzled diamond sales, $500 million in embezzled revenue from other natural resources. The cost of Mobutu's corruption was staggering. The country's economy was left in shambles, with widespread poverty, inequality, and human rights abuse. The regime's corruption also had a devastating impact on the country's infrastructure, with many roads, bridges, and public buildings left in disrepair. He died in exile in Morocco in 1997, after Laurent Kabila had earlier seized power in 1997. Sani Abacha, the former president of Nigeria, is widely regarded as one of the most corrupt leaders in West African history. His 5-year reign from 1993 to 1998 was marked by widespread corruption, embezzlement, and human rights abuse. Some of the notable corruption deals during his regime includes the Swiss bank scandal. Abacha's family was accused of stashing $2 billion in Swiss banks, which was laundered through complex network of shell companies and other offshore accounts. The arms deal scandal. Abacha's regime was accused of embezzling millions of dollars from the sale of arms to the Nigerian military, which was used to fund his regime's activities. The greatest of it all is the Halliburton bribery scandal. Abacha's regime was accused of receiving a $120 million bribe from the U.S. oil company Halliburton in exchange for a contract to build a gas processing plant in Nigeria. Estimates of Abacha's stolen wealth vary, depending on a lot of factors, but some estimates suggest that he amassed over $10 billion during his reign, which includes $2 billion in cash and valuables taken from the country's treasury, $3 billion in embezzled oil revenue, $2 billion in embezzled revenue from other natural resources, and $3 billion in laundered funds through Swiss banks and other offshore accounts. Abacha's corruption crippled Nigeria's economy, and the regime's corruption also led to the death of thousands of people due to the misallocation of the resources and the diversion of funds meant for essential public services. Charles Taylor, the former president of Liberia, was accused of numerous corrupt deals during his reign from 1997 to 2003. Some of the notable examples include the diamond smuggling. Over 50% of Liberia's diamonds production were smuggled abroad during his reign, and no account was given on it. The oil revenue embezzlement. Charles Taylor's regime was accused of embezzling millions of dollars from the country's oil revenue. Charles Taylor's regime was also accused of selling arms to the Revolutionary United Front rebel in Sierra Leone, which were used to fuel the civil war in the 1990s in Sierra Leone. Charles Taylor is considered to have embezzled over $100 million from the state coffers of Liberia. He was eventually convicted of war crimes and crimes against humanity by the Special Court for Sierra Leone in 2012 and sentenced to 50 years in prison. Idi Amin Dada, the former president of Uganda, was accused of numerous corrupt deals during his reign from 1971 to 1979. His corruption spans from the Bank of Uganda's embezzlement, the oil revenue embezzlement, the diamond smuggling, the false confiscation of assets. It is also believed that during Idi Amin's time in Uganda, there was a record high number of human rights violations, coupled with killing of women and kidnapping. It is estimated that Idi Amin amassed over $500 million during his reign through corruption and oppressive means.